Alright, welcome back to another league race. This time we are in Russia for TMC, and we jump straight into near the end of quali here. My first lap here, I botched the first lap. I invalidated on the first flipping corner and then put a 34.4 on the second lap, which was okay for a second lap. Anyways, we nailed this. This is the last attempt of the session. We nailed that first corner, and I'm feeling pretty good at this point because, as far as I'm concerned, I've cleared the most difficult hurdle in terms of this track, but apparently not, because I flipping invalidated there, and I was really pissed off. So yeah, I thought I could have qualified inside the top 10, but oh well. The thing is, if I had finished it, I would have qualified maybe in the top 10. But look, I would have been on the super ultra soft, and I was okay with. Actually, no, I take that back. I wouldn't have been okay because we ended up starting flipping P15. So as far as I'm concerned, I was out of position, but at least I felt a little bit better that I was kind of out of the carnage as such. I kind of the fire line. There's a lot of cars in front and not a lot behind, so I felt okay with that at the very least. Here's the standings from the last race. We got 7th place. We got some nice points there. We're clear of above the relegation zone, at least for now. And you can see Haas there with 16 points. Tight margins up there to Wireno in 6th. Anyways, race straight to the start. I felt a lot better before today about this race. I tried to set up, and I got a 33.6 in flipping time trial, but then the race just didn't feel as good. Anyways, P15, we're going to start on the ultra softs. 5 red lights, and we are go. Decent start. I felt okay with that. Bumping up to Rich right away. Immediate carnage to the left. I think that was Hungry Tadpoles, and then we just kind of settled into this one. Very, very nervous coming into this turn 1. The last thing I wanted was wing damage. So tight here, so brake really early. We'll go very slowly, navigate our way through. We get past Pouty there to P12. We're going to have a see if we can get through Wesker as well. Take the tighter line there. But then we have Nicolo in front of us, and we're going to take this really cautiously. We go wide there to avoid the damage, and wide, come back onto the track. We end up in P13. We're going to go side by side with our teammate Carl, and he's going to get tapped here by Loki. Puts him off a little bit. No, that's just a racing incident. I think nothing you can do about that. And we're going to go side by side here, and cautious, Genie McMahon, don't hit your teammate, and we're good. So P13 from 15. Look, considering my main objective was just to get out of this lap without damage, and we did that at least. So anyways, lap 2 there, this is going to be a gaggle of cars here. We've got Loki, Nicolo and Pouty. Loki is the faster of this group here of all of us, so he's kind of been held up here. I guess his quality was compromised. Flip me, that was close. We almost damaged our wing there. And I'm just kind of, at this stage, I just want to bide my time and play the long game. I didn't want to pick up penalties. This race is notorious for penalties, so I just wanted to be patient. I knew there was some sort of cork in the bottle here, so I just wanted to wait and see what became of it. Lap 2, you can kind of see the madness in front here. Just a complete. I think, yeah, Nicolo is the bottle in the cork in the bottle here, so to speak. And we're all just kind of. I just want to be patient. Just kind of, if anything kicks off in front, I'll be there to on hand to pounce. And now we're coming out of lap 2. We're going to come into lap 3. The DRS is going to be enabled, and we're going to take advantage of it because, unlike most tracks, it's available straight away to us on this start-finish straight of lap 3 because the DRS detection is a little bit before. Anyways, Loki is going to have a look here. We're just kind of going to see where we end up. I'm not going to put into Rich, and he gets the move done on Pouty, and then Pouty's exit is compromised, so I'm going to take that position. P12, very nice. I was very happy with that move, and now we can kind of stick behind Loki and see what happens. This race, yeah, look, I was nervous for a lot of this race. I'm not sure why, but I was really nervous in this first phase of this race. Anyways, we get that move done, P12, and let's just see what happens next. I believe we're just going to sit tight. And you see Loki really held up here. The Adrox here. I don't know what happened to him in front, but he's going to Loki gets past him, and we're going to try and see. Oh, Pouty had a little look there, but I wasn't expecting that because I was so focused on what I was in front. I wasn't sure what was happening behind. Anyways, we're going to try and take advantage of this DRS. Try and clip I didn't get throughout the race. I didn't clip. You can get half. You can take half that curb. I didn't do that consistently enough through this race. Anyways, we got Pouty behind us, but I'm a little bit more worried about what's happening in front because the guys are getting away. We're going to think about going. Do you know what? I always committed to this move, and kind of at the last second wanted to bail. He gets, but Aatrox's run out of that corner is compromised, and I don't know why I didn't bump it to Rich, but I should have. Rich Mixer. Oh, I do. Okay. This was really important for me. I knew that this was really important to get this move done, and what a move. We leave him space on the left in case he comes back, and then Pouty's going to come up to the right here. It's like, oh shit. Lay as I could for breaking, and we get away with it, and we take it P11. So looking good so far. Anyway, lap 6, 5 even. We're on the back of Nicolo. I keep wanting to say Nicolo, but I think it's Nicolo. By the time we're actually going to go try up the inside, he left the door open. A little bit of a tiny bit of contact there. I was going to say shove, but it wasn't really shove. Anyways, I get mine exit messed up, and then Pouty is going to come down the inside. I messed that corner up as well, and away he goes. Anyways, later that next lap actually on that straight, we think about having a look at Pouty and Nicolo. A bit of contact between Nicolo and Pouty there, and Nicolo's run is compromised through this big left-hander, which is very tough to race, because if you even try to stray back a little bit, you could slingshot into someone. Anyways, we get that move done, P12 or P11 again. I felt confident that I could get a points finish at this stage, but it was early days. Lap 9, you can kind of see our tyres are kind of falling off here. We got Carl behind us on supers, Pouty on supers, and you can see Pouty is kind of gone up the road a bit. I'm really struggling with these tyres, and I really want to. I should have let Carl go, but I really wanted to fight this because my window was close. Zoom there, won the eventual race winner, but he pitted and came out around us. Slings by, and that's fine because we're heading to the pits. Holy shit, that was close to speeding. Oh my goodness. Anyways, fairly rudimentary one stop here in Russia. Supersofts will easily go to the end. We pop into P13. I was really happy with the pace of the Supersofts. I felt I finally got those race jitters out, and I've put in some solid laps, I thought, and we were able to catch up Extrema on the softs. Extrema was a quicker driver of the two of us, but I had the softer compound, and some really consistent laps kind of helped me kind of slice a few seconds. Anyways, but we could barely. Just when we were near that DRS zone, we could never get into it, and that might have proved ultimately costly. Oops, a bit of a corner cut there. Carl, our teammate's in the pit, and Pouty is in the pits as well. They are both going onto the ultra softs to the end of this race. We clear Carl. Carl was just behind us heading into that when we made the stop, and we've cleared him by at least 8 seconds or so. And Pouty is just behind us on the ultras, and we're going to try and stay on board for this one, because he's going to come at us, and I'm going to go defensive because I'm fighting for my life for 10th place. We go deep, kind of defensive into that first corner, and we're going to try and hang it. Oh, this is hard. This is fair play to Power. We'll get to that. Anyways, I got caught on the curb and a bit oversteer, and there he goes. And fuck my life. I tried so hard to avoid wing damage at the very beginning, and there we go. We get it. At this point, you can see Carl's 8.9 seconds behind us. I was fairly confident I could stay in front of Carl, but when you've got flipping damage on your wing, that's not going to happen, and you can see kind of how quickly Pouty's pulling away, and I was really annoyed because I'd still no penalty up until this point, and I felt confident that I could jump people because they had other people who had penalties. Anyways, lap 23, in the space of a few laps, in 5 laps, Carl has sliced 9 seconds basically off of us. Pouty is actually gone in front, had a mistake, and then flipping still 2 seconds ahead of us. I shouldn't have fought this with Carl as much as I did. I was just really pissed off. I did let him go eventually, and here we go. That was our race. Very annoying. I was really angry. All this for P11, but thankfully we do get up to P9 because Wesker and Extrema both had penalties and knocked them out of the top 10. So I had that at least, but I was very I felt I should have been where Carl was at the at the most. Pouty at least, or PH. I should have been there. I could have been close to Paget, but I'll never know really. I'll take it, but look, it could have been so much better. Anyways, that is it for this edition of League Racing. Spain next. Feeling much better about that one.